After one of the driest starts to spring in 69 years, could we really be getting some rain this week? I've got all the detail a little later in the programme. With large swathes of the UK recording no rain at all so far this month, could that all be about to change? I've got the full national weather forecast next. Well, it is time for the weather now, and Becky's here, and it was so gorgeous this weekend, wasn't it? But you're going to tell me it's about to change. I am going to tell you it's about to change, but it's not going to change dramatically, and for some people it's a change that is very, very welcome. So let's have a look, first of all, at where we are at the moment. Well, so far in spring, it's been fabulous, as Mary has said. Now, we have definitely seen our fair share of sunshine. In fact, we're on track for the second sunniest spring since records began. 546 hours of the good stuff recorded so far, and that takes us to 121% of the spring average. And it's really important to remember that, of course, we've got almost 2 weeks left of spring. Course of the rest of the month. But of course, with all that sunshine, we've also had to deal with the lack of rain as well. And for some, that is now becoming a very serious situation. So it's been the driest start to spring in 69 years. The rainfall is around 35% of what it should be. We should be at around 85% at this time in spring, potentially our driest spring on record. But as I say, we are going to be getting a little bit of a change for the rest of the month, so that could change a little bit. There's not much time for it to change dramatically. Let's have a look at what's going on then. Well, certainly we have seen, as we've been talking about for a long time, a very stagnant area of high pressure, and this is the reason that we've had such a sort of relentless, dry, settled time for a while. And if we run the sequence, you can see that high pressure is still around, but it's sort of bobbing around. But over the next few days, you can see all the time the Atlantic is starting to knock on the door, and by the time we get to the end of the week, we do have systems starting to move in from the west. Don't listen too much to the red tops that talk about this great big deluge in time for bank holiday weekend, but it is certainly turning more unsettled, and yes, the promise of rain is now just around the corner. Let's get a look at the detail. So it's not too bad. We're still going to get lots of lovely sunshine around, but the main thing about it is that we are going to be seeing some rain, and those farmers are desperate for it at the moment. So it's good news and bad news, but altogether we're still going to be getting some lovely sunshine.
Okay, Becky, thank you.
So let's get the detail then. As I say, we are really in a sort of transitional week. Over the next few days, we're going to start to see that area of high pressure start to break down and move away, and then the influence from the Atlantic starts to move in. But it's really back to sort of business as usual. And as I say, we really need that rain now. But the warm weekend still brings us some warm, sunny spells, showers for some, the chance of some rain over the next few days, and then rain and showers are on the cards for the weekend, but I think it's still a little bit too early to put too much detail on this, but certainly into something rather more unsettled. So there's not much happening tonight, so we're going to skip ahead to the end of the night. I'm being very efficient with my forecast tonight, and as you can see, we've still got that low misty cloud once again rolling down the eastern fringes. It could give us a reasonably slow start to the day through tomorrow, but it will burn back fairly quickly, giving some gorgeous spells of sunshine. You see, it's not all bad. We're still seeing some lovely conditions, and then the chance of some showers starting to move in there from the west during the afternoon. Then we jump ahead to the picture for Wednesday, and as you can see this time, the chance of showers is in the south, where it really has been incredibly dry, particularly the southeast. The chance of showers throughout the day, but dry, beautiful and sunny further north, and that's really the theme for the rest of the week. Lots of sunshine around, but the chance of showers as we move towards the weekend. Hello there, and a very good afternoon to you. I hope you had a lovely weekend. We are going to be seeing more fine weather this week, but there is a general move towards something a little bit more unsettled. And of course, by that, I mean that rain is on the cards, much needed rain. Now, you can see that we do have a fair amount of dry weather around today and some lovely sunshine around. A few showers appearing mostly across those western areas. Down towards the east, you've got reasonably clear skies, but basically we are looking at a lovely, fine and settled start to the week, with temperatures up at around 22 degrees, so above the seasonal average. Now, as we look ahead to this evening and overnight, still the chance of showers sitting across those western areas, but it is a predominantly dry night, and again that low misty cloud just sitting there towards the eastern fringes. A snapshot for Tuesday shows that we do have those risk of showers moving in from the west, and that slightly unsettled feel continues for the rest of the week. That's it. Have a lovely afternoon. See you later.